Right, I think that's a good time to go live.
Cool.
Your show.
Is Angel forgetting that she has her mic muted?
And no camera either. She's been a slacker.
She's probably
Not to be confused
yelling.
with Slapper.
I'm here. I'm just wrapping presents. You guys were chatting, so I muted myself. That's all. I'm still here.
Well, you know you're supposed
No,
to
I don't have the camera on.
participate.
Are you still in the rapping phase? I spent a whole weekend the other weekend just rapping. That's all I did was rap.
Like Dizzy Rascal.
Eminem.
Yeah.
My stuff's already done, but I occasionally just see something and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll grab that as well. And it's just kind of been like that for 2 weeks, so I keep accruing stuff.
You guys.
Stop it, they have enough.
So,
I know, but then I'll see something else and I'll be like, oh, but I could just, like, one more thing. It'll be fine.
I do that weird panic a few days before and I'm like, oh my god, their mountain is not mountainy enough. I just go and spend waste money for no reason, but I'm refusing to do it this year.
you'll be glad to know that I created, as I preempted in WhatsApp, the latest episode of the Everlund's newspaper. I've just shared the image with you.
Yep.
2 of the articles were about you lot.
Amazing and brave alert.
No mention of names, but it's obvious that at least some of the things that you've been witness to have gotten out into the rumour mill. Where's Angel when we need her? It's narration time. Come on.
I would, but I literally just got a black box on my screen and I was trying to work out if I'd done something wrong or...
I'm trying to do the same here. I'm like, did I touch something?
Let me see.
But yeah, all I've got is a black box. Sorry, my dude.
Yeah, mine's just closed as well.
Yeah, mine disappeared. I think I found something, guys.
Oh, there we go. I'm testing still.
Oh,
There we go.
there it goes.
Oh, I can see it now.
Lord Temerio's Gala, a killer evening. Ah, Lord Temerio's Gala, where the wine is older than the guests and the gossip is deadlier than the hors d'oeuvres. This time the study produced an actual corpse. Unidentified, uninvited, and most inconvenient. The watch insists that they're investigating, which is civic speak for we have no idea. I, however, suspect either a rival merchant, a jealous lover, or someone who lost a duel with a canapé tray. My advice, if you're invited to Temerial's next soiree, bring a cleric and a will, preferably a short one.
A short cleric. What would that do?
I was going to say the cleric or the...
Well, who knows?
Road rage, bandits, beasts and bad manners. The roads are now less trade route and more buffet for brigands. Gnolls, bandits and other undesirables have been attacking caravans, forcing refugees into Everlund. Inns are packed, tempers are short, and the Council of 6 promises more patrols. Translation, 1 guard and a goat named Kevin. Merchants grumble, refugees grumble louder, and I grumble loudest because my favourite tavern now smells like 6 families sharing 1 stew pot. Travel tip, bring friends, sharp steel, and a sense of humour. You'll need at least one of those to survive. Closing quill. Everlund thrives on trade, tales and scandal. Whether it's corpses in studies, temples underfoot or gnolls on the highway, the city never fails to entertain. And remember, dear reader, if you can't laugh at danger, you're probably already dead. Temple trouble. Secrets beneath our feet. Rumours say a hidden temple lurks beneath Everlund. Officials deny it, which of course means it's true. Some whisper it's a shrine to a forgotten god. Others claim it's a cult lair. One particularly enthusiastic drunk insists it's a temple to cheese. Scholars have been seen sneaking into the Hall of Records with dust on their robes. Either they found ancient ruins, or they've lost a fight with their laundry. Regardless, dear reader, keep your boots handy. You'll never know what's underfoot in this city. Classifieds and advertisements. Lost and found. One slightly cursed amulet. Causes mild itching and occasional visions of doom. Reward negotiable. Help wanted. It doesn't actually say whether that's lost or found.
Yeah.
So, help wanted. Caravan guards needed. Must have teeth, preferably your own. Paying in coin and stew. For sale. Wagon. Gently used. Only tips over twice. Comes with complimentary wheel squeak. Personal ad. Lonely bard seeks audience. Will sing for food, applause, or mild attention. Notice. Me too, to be fair. Notice. Anyone claiming to worship the cheese god, the cheese god beneath Everlund is asked to report to the watch. Free crackers provided.
Well
What
done.
crackers? Are we talking like cheese crackers, or are we talking
Slightly
Yeah.
salty.
like Christmas crackers? Am I going to get a paper hat? Is what I want to know.
I just want cheese.
Who knows? So, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'll close that down. That's.
Thank you for that.
It is currently the 10th day of chess. There's about 9 days left until there's a big spring equinox festival in the city. So, at the moment, although it's crowded with refugees and so on, still from the war and from Nesme, which was destroyed in the war, there is generally a festive feel about the city. People putting up flowers, spring flowers and things like that for the most part, even though the snow hasn't fully gone. The roads, which are normally muddy in summer and icy in winter, are currently a mixture of brown mud and slush. When, and I think this will be, I can't remember your character name, the cleric. What is it? You're not attached to your character, why is that? Kitty, you're not
Because
logged in
when I
either,
finish-
according to this.
When I finished reading it, I pressed X to close it and it ended up closing the whole thing. So I'm logging back in.
Yeah,
I
same.
was doing it quietly. You have
Oh,
to
and
point
I've just
out to me.
pointed it out. I've just pointed it out.
I know, right? So I go fuck up in
Silvara.
peace.
Silvara, that's it. And Kitty disconnected as well. Did you do the same thing?
I did.
Yeah.
I
that's-
didn't fuck. But
I was just about to say that's a whole mental move, and she didn't do it. That's a. Yeah, twice.
Good company.
We'll take the team.
You get a non-participation trophy for that.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Silvara, you're currently working at your temple. There is a temple to Helm in Everlund, so I'm assuming that's where you'll spend most of your time when you're not adventuring.
Yep.
Where a hawk arrives with a message for you.
I'm
One
so
of the
glad there was a K on the end of that.
Yeah. One of the acolytes comes in carrying the message. And the message is to report to the spy master, Terith, at the hideout as soon as possible. It doesn't say the hideout, it says report to the Wainwright as soon as possible. Not the Wainwright, the Ledgercraft. That was the shop I used, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I'll thank the acolyte and the whore, and I'll set off towards where I'm supposed to be headed.
You set off. You go into the... It's the Wane and Wither I called it, didn't I? I think.
The women with her.
Women Wither. Well done. Yeah.
Was it
So you head into... something like that. No, Wayne. I've got it here. Wayne and Wither. There it is. I'll share it with you. Look. It's even got its own picture.
Nice.
Wayne and Wither Ledgercraft. Which has got the harbour base below. And when you arrive, the grumpy, bespectacled shopkeeper, grumbling about it not being his fucking job to usher newbies in, goes over and triggers the bookshelf for you because you don't have the pin. And then you go down
Just
into
ignore him. He doesn't seem very nice.
yeah, and then you head down into the basement, into the hidden base, and walk around to Spymaster Sereth's office. That's her, in case you didn't know. And when you get there, you find that the halfling barbarian, the rogue, and the ranger are already there waiting for you. Basically, because they've got nowhere else to live, so they hang out in the hidden base most of the time anyway.
Oh, we sounded really cool up until that point.
Yeah, so you were already there.
Okay, I greet everybody as I come in.
Yeah. She goes and closes the chamber door behind you, and wards humming faintly as they seal. You're aware of that. The only person who's aware of that is the cleric. You're the only one with magical ability in the group. So you sense protective wards engaging as she locks the door and whispers something. You don't catch what she whispers. She walks back to her desk and sits down and says, you are not Harper's. And that is precisely why I've chosen you. My agents cannot be seen to be meddling in this matter. There are too many eyes and too much politics. But there are signs that a dormant portal in the Northern Grove is stirring, and if it opens, Everlund will suffer. Lowering her voice, she says, officially, you are barred from investigating. Unofficially, you need to look into it for me. You will find out what is destabilising the wards and stop it. Quietly, no banners, no Harper pins. If anybody asks, you were never there. Do this and you will have my gratitude, and perhaps more importantly, if you fail, the city will pay a price. She throws a satchel onto the table and says, take these. They may help survive. They may help you in your investigation.
Her gratitude. I can't wait to buy my own castle with her gratitude.
Yeah.
What's in the
And just put it on the tab. Paying her gratitude. What's in the satchel?
In the satchel, there's a pouch of some sort of sparkly dust and 2 ever-burning torches. So, they've got a permanent flame on them, but when you take them out, they've got like a leather cap over the top. It looks like a wooden torch, but they've got a leather cap over them, and when you take the cap off, the flames burst into existence. And they're cold to the touch. There's no heat that comes off them.
I ask her about the powder.
She said, you'll need that. It's moon dust. It's been enchanted. And if it used at the right time, you can use it to either open or seal a portal. She also tells you there's a gesture and a magic word required for it. But before you set out, he'll teach you that. It's a short ritual. It's not very long.
Okay, cool. Are you adding that to my inventory, or am I?
You can decide what's going where. Like I said, you've got a pouch of moon dust and 2 ever-burning torches.
Okay, well I don't need to torch because I'm half elf, but if
I
she
can't
says I
carry
need this
one.
dust, I'll take the dust.
There's no point in me having one because I've got 2 hand-aid weapons, so I can carry it, but I can't use it.
Well, you might as well carry it for if we're just walking through a place. We might not be fighting the whole time. It might just be.
You can also, because it won't go out, you can also drop them on the floor before a fight.
Right.
But obviously then they won't move. There'll be a static light source, but you can light up the area you're in while you're fighting.
Kick it.
You can, yeah, you can kick it.
Yeah, can I have one then?
Unlike,
you can mount it to your helmet.
unlike
We could strap
sun rods, which are alchemical in nature, sun rods can burn underwater. The ever-burning torch doesn't. Even though it's magical, it still requires oxygen. It's how it activates.
How far does the light go?
The same as a torch.
Okay.
The difference is that it just never runs out. So, and you can't light anything else with it. It's not an actual flame, a magical flame.
So if it's not burny, technically, if I had a bit of rope, which I do, I could just like tie it to myself then, couldn't I?
It would get in the way. It's quite big and bulky, but yes, you could. You could tie it to something. You could even put it in a sconce, or you could attach it to a saddle if you were out riding or something like that.
Attach it to my back.
Yeah, it might. Certain horses might be freaked out about it because it still looks like fire. But
You can also hire someone to just carry it for us.
you could hire porters or NPC soldiers, thugs, and so on. Everlund is full of people looking for work.
Yeah.
Do we need to empty our inventories? By the way, I forgot to ask.
Why?
From the last one we did, well, we still got the same.
You've always got the same stuff unless you sell it or leave it behind somewhere.
Okay.
You know, the natives will fall for anything. Hey, you want to go to a Christmas party? All you gotta do is carry this torch. Be a great time.
If we go to the Everlund map, which I'm just looking for, it's here somewhere. There is.
There we go. Like we got some pennies now, don't we? We could go buy
You
some
have got
stuff.
a bit of cash. It's fairly early in the morning as well. So mid-morning, something like that. So you've got most of the day. Still not that nice out. There's like a light freezing rain at the moment. It's still spring, but because of where you are, spring lasts quite a while in the Silver Marches.
So you're saying it's too early to go to the tavern for a drink?
Taverns would always be open. Some of them don't shut. No. There's no licensing laws in Everlund, but there are patrols and so on. The Northern Grove is still within the city, and it's on the Everlund map. Which you should be able to find in your images list on the right, under Silver Marches, Everlund.
Silver Marsh. I just got a picture of a dude in a. Wait a minute. Is that
You have
me?
to find it. You have to open images.
Oh, it just went red. What the fuck did I just do?
That's a good question. What the hell did you just do?
So which one are we opening? Everlund?
Map.
Just general map.
Yep.
Oh, Silver March is Everlund.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
So the ones with Everlund in front of them are specifically places within Everlund, and the Silver Marches is the list of geographic locations.
Where are we now? Women with her, yeah?
Yeah, so the Women with Her is just to the left of the Bell Market.
Well, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm going to stroll down to the market. Stop by the bakery.
So the large green area to the north of the city is officially called the Moonshadow Grove, but the people call it the North Grove. you can give me common knowledge rolls.
Unsurprising, I'm not very common after all.
Yeah, you know, fuck all about the Grove. You've never been there. None of you have. Except for the Ranger, who seems to know everything. He's been there, done that. He's probably shagged in it. Probably lost his virginity there 100 years ago.
I get the missing kneecap to prove it.
So, Cat, by day, the Grove is a tranquil retreat, shaded paths wind beneath ancient oaks and silver-leafed elms, their branches forming a canopy that dapples the ground with shifting light. Nobles stroll here in fine cloaks, debating philosophy or politics, while scholars sketch wardstones and shrines dedicated there are shrines dedicated to Selûne. Marble benches line the walkways, and small fountains bubble with clear water, making the Grove a favourite spot for quiet study or discreet meetings. When dusk falls, the Grove changes. The air grows heavy, the fountains whisper, and the shadows stretch unnaturally long. Beggars and cutpurses avoid the place, muttering about Greenbarrow Tor, which is a hill that dominates the centre of the park. The moss-covered mound at the Grove's heart. Local legend claims that it was once a burial site for traitors, cursed so their spirits would never rest. Some say pale lights drift among the trees, and others swear they can hear voices calling from beneath the earth.
I tell the other people that.
And I'll make that shareable as you've
Nice, thank you.
on the share list. As you knew it, as you know that information. Give me, let me think, smarts rolls, I guess.
Everyone.
Actually, no, go common knowledge again. Do common knowledge again. It's not that common, but you have been there, so in case you'd missed it.
Yeah.
You're all crap.
It's a D4. What do you expect?
Yeah, well, not for some of them.
Me, dude.
You passed. You're the one that passed. Maybe it's stuck in your memory. You've all been at least next to the Northern Grove. It's where Lord Tamariel's house is. Right, it's right opposite the park.
But that's all we know. Does Salvara know anything more?
I'll share any knowledge that I have.
So, yeah, that's it. So you weren't paying any attention when you arrived that night, and it was night time. But yes, it's right next to the Lord Tamariel's house is right next to the park.
So we're still at the women with her then?
Yeah. Well, you three are the rogue has wandered off. Doesn't take you long to get to the Bell Market. It's mid-morning, which means it's in full swing. Selling. It's mostly foodstuffs, fruit, vegetables, fish from the river, but it sells all sorts of stuff. All of the stores are semi-permanent. but they would with canopies, canvas canopies, and so on. But they're generally always the same people manning them, doing the same sort of stuff. It's busy. It's not packed, but it's never really quiet except at night.
Is there somewhere I can get healers kits from?
Healers kits don't do much unless you've got the healing skill.
No.
That's
What
a first
kind of
aid kit. A healer's kit is just a first aid kit.
Right. What do I need, like potions?
You need herbs or potions if you want healing that doesn't require too much skill.
Is there somewhere I can buy healing potions?
Not in the market, but there is a potion shop within the city. With a few questions would take you there.
Is there anyone that looks like easy pickings at the market that I can just...
There's plenty of nobles, there's plenty of merchants wandering around. There's lots of middle class people, scribes and so on, hurrying back and forth. But there are also it's quite heavily patrolled. There are and the guards go around in 2s and 3s.
Okay.
If you're going to steal from a guard.
guard-
Are there any like magical weapons dealers, that kind of ilk?
There are armor smiths and so on, and they will have some, a small selection of magical items. But no, there's no magic shop as such.
Sure. May I peruse their wares?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Just following Kiss's food.
So you're going off to one of the armourers. Was that, or weaponsmiths?
Yeah, weaponsmiths. Although armourers as well. I'm assuming they'll probably be close to each other anyway.
Yeah,
there's no quarter as such for it. They're scattered around. A lot of the shops, there are a couple of exceptions, but a lot of the shops in Everlund are just where people have converted their houses into shops. So they tend to be scattered around. The market is the only really central shopping area.
So it's like Keswick.
With its one nightclub.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not going to the potion shop now, Katie. You've decided to tag along to the weaponsmiths.
I'll swing by the potion shop first, and then I'll join afterwards.
I'll go to the potion shop, okay. What, see if there's any bombs?
Okay. So, well, first of all, then give me common knowledge rolls. Everybody can do this. Cap, where are you going? If anywhere. You going with the cleric, or are you going with the other two?
With me, darling.
Going to the shop or wherever they carry things going. I don't want them all.
Should take you to the candy shop.
Of the love Pete.
Oh yeah.
The cleric says to the ranger, "Come to the weapon shop." The ranger says, "Which weapon shop?" The cleric goes, "I don't know. There must be one." And the ranger goes, "Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, I know one."
You know, the usual one. Just take me there. Why are you bothering me with such tiny minutiae?
As it happens, Cap knows one. I'm going to have to mark these on my map, so let me create a place for them.
I knew you would, darling.
I'm getting some healing arrows.
My hearing's so bad today.
Healing arrows,
Yeah, arrows. I didn't hear that as arrows.
5 points of damage, 5 points of healing. You just got arrows stuck in you like an idiot.
I think I'd be quite happy about that.
That'd be hilarious, man.
But Cap, he'll fuck that heart.
Patience, that's what I wanted.
I don't get the feeling everyone will just end up looking like Shrek.
That poor Ashford looked like a porcupine. Help! Bing! Help! Bing!
What can't I find it?
When you get over the first initial pain, it starts to feel nice.
Giggity. I feel like that's a giggity.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to remember where all of this information's stored. It's Everlund, isn't it? Yes, it is. The sub-location. Hit that. Add a new sub-location, and we want... a fire filter. We'll put there. We want iron brace forge. Like that. Terrible. I built it. Nation. Look at this, creating stuff on the fly. You're making me work now.
That's a horror. You don't have to present us with things. You can just give us verbal.
Because it means then I know it for next time and I won't forget it. Because you'll go, remember that weapon shop we went to? And I'm like, what?
Well, that's the whole fun of this game, surely.
Right, that one.
Obsessing your DM for fun and profit.
They should now be on your map.
Yep, I see the sapphire filter.
Not to preempt or say that I'm going to do anything, but if there was a lock chest, do I need like a thief bit? I've got a crowbar.
You need thieves' tools.
Okay.
Or a lock-picking kit.
I'm not going to do it. Not going to do what everyone thinks I'm going to do.
I don't know, actually, if I even put them in items. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure they are, but I'll check.
And is there somewhere I can buy them from here, or is it like a... Do I need to go somewhere particular?
You'd need a streetwise roll to find someone who sells them, and yeah, it's thieves' tools.
Okie dokie. Can I roll for that?
You can.
Is that like unskilled?
If you don't have streetwise, then yeah, it's a knowledge skill. So.
Ah, crap.
Fortunately, it wasn't a fumble. The answer is you don't know the city well enough to know the right people to ask.
We have ways of making you talk.
Oh. Those I've got.
Okay.
So, yeah, you've got... So, at the Sapphire Filter, you meet the proprietor mailer, a half-elf with blue-stained fingertips. He's friendly. chatty and has most of the alchemy and potion items in the items list available for sale.
Where is this? The sapphire filter?
Yeah. Cap and
Yes.
Angel, you get to the Dwarven Forge, the Dwarven Weaponsmith. It looks mundane when you enter. It's broad-shouldered, soot-stained dwarf. And he's surrounded. Smithy is surrounded by practical items, so durable weapons. Lots of broadswords, daggers, short swords. He has some bows, but they don't look that well made. And it also doesn't look like he's got the tools to make them, so he's probably reselling them. But he does have arrows for sale with steel-tipped arrows and so on. There are suits of armor, but it's mundane stuff. It's nothing fancier than a chain shirt, which is over one mannequin. It's mostly studded leathers, ring mails, that sort of thing. Give me a faith roll.
Faith.
Yeah.
Is he gonna have the faith?
While everything in the shop feels and looks mundane, you are sensing magical emanations.
Not a magical enema.
Enemas?
Yeah. You just, as you're browsing around, as you walk past one part of a wall, you just get the sense that there is magic behind that section of wall.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can persuade him to show us the good stuff. Is that cool?
Yeah. Make a roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I Benny that?
You can. Oh, hang
Okay,
on.
so-
Before you do that, I need to reset them. There we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna Benny that.
Right. Yeah, that gives you a 5. That's a pass. He asks you, like, if you can afford to. Basically, if you can afford to pay, is what he asks. He doesn't keep them. He doesn't keep them hidden for secrecy. It keeps them locked away because they're worth a lot of money.
I'll assure him that we have more than enough money to pay for a little something extra.
So, he goes over to the main door to the smithy, which is a big barn door. It's obvious from his work that he also does everything mundane, even down to shoeing horses and so on. So, but he shuts the big barn door, puts a bar over it, and then beckons you over to a little solid oak door, which he opens into a corridor. It's a neat little corridor in his house, carpet down the centre. But instead of walking down it, he immediately turns left and walks through a wall, and then his hand pops out through the stone and beckons you to come through.
Okay, so we walk through the illusion.
Beyond, it's like a scene from John Wick. There's shelving with swords in like glass cases and so on. There are swords, axes, daggers, and so on. Evening Dizzy. Suits of armour, quivers of arrows, all sorts of things, and all neatly displayed in weapon racks, in glass display cases.
Okay, so let's just peruse.
Yeah, so he goes behind a counter and just waits patiently.
Any bows?
Where's my items list? There we go. He has. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Let's look. We'll have that. We'll open that. For that one. That. Those will be available. For a second. This. Where my table? Yeah. Like you should see some. I'll share them again. So you've got them. Those prices are in gold.
Yeah, that's nice looking.
How much money do we have again? Where do I find that?
That is under inventory on the bottom, and you should have around 100 gold pieces, basically. Which
You won't be buying anything magic anytime soon.
Oh no, I don't need the magic stuff. It was other stuff.
Double clicking on Kaelin instead of Silvara because all of my characters in DDO was Kaelin.
Is there anything in particular that you're after? Not that you can afford it, but at least you can have a look to see if you can. If there's something you want at some point.
Is that you asking us or the shopkeeper asking us?
You. That's me.
You, me.
Yeah.
It's me.
I was after maybe the helm or the chain, but
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
the
like-
prices.
yeah,
2,000 gold.
everything's massively out of my price range. So
Okay, well, ask him.
But that's magic items for you.
Yeah.
but maybe we'll
We're
defeat him.
worth a hell of a lot more than we're getting paid, folks. Just saying that. Listen, if upon our adventures we come across things that you're interested in, we're going to do some bartering.
He's willing to buy and sell anything of value. But he's only interested in armor and weaponry.
All right. And if there's anything else outside of that venue, I'm sure you can refer us to the a place where we can offload it, so we can come back here and buy good stuff, right?
It depends. It doesn't.
Not stolen goods, of course.
Yeah, well, because he frowns upon that, and he would have to inform the City Watch if he brought him anything he thought was stolen.
Right.
Of course,
We do.
looted from an old temple or that don't count as stolen. And he winks at you.
Yes. Exactly. And, keep your eyes peeled for any places, for any rumored places that we could go to help you out, help us out. You know what I mean? Wink, wink.
Indeed.
Say no more.
All right. Well, thanks. And also keep your eyes open for a boat. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, he tells you that's not his specialty, but there is a bowyer in the city who specialises in that sort of thing. So if you're in the market for that, ask for Starfeather's shop.
Starfeather shop. Okay. Let's see.
What street would that be on, please, sir?
He tells you where it is in the city, and now you're going to make me create it as a location again. Shut up.
Yeah.
Isn't it so much easier when you just follow me about being a fanny?
Well, the thing is, this is actually very easy to create stuff on the fly. Because I've got the tools within Foundry, it's a fantasy ground, to create them and pin them and add them and so on and put descriptions in. And I always keep my AI open to one side and do what I just did, which was give me the name of a bowyer that would live in Everlund.
I meant to ask you, actually. I've seen your setup. How many screens have you got?
Many.
Now?
I have many of the screens.
Screens were split in two, though, weren't they? Me and my eldest were having an argument about this. Your two screens in front of you were split into two. They weren't 4 screens. It was 2 screens split into 2. Wasn't it?
I've got 6 screens in front of me at the moment. And 4 of them are ultra-wides. Which means they're big enough that you can put 2 programs next to each other on the same screen.
Yeah, but that's one screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes! I win. He was determined. He was like, no, it's too big, Mum. That's 2. So that's 4 screens right directly in front. Not the side ones, because I know you've got like the lengthwise one like I've got, but then you've got a small one and then another one. I was like, no, that's got to be one screen, and he's just like done voodoo with it.
Voodoo, yeah. That's it.
Do the voodoo that you do. Hoodoo? The power of the Borlak.
Put that onto there. Make that shareable. And there we go. You now have a location for Starfeather bows as well.
Oh, thank you. Oh shit! I love this. I love this damn app. So great.
It's come in handy.
It's great. It really is. Yeah, I ain't gonna see what I did. I was just seeing if I could do it, right? But while you were distracted, I dragged the rune veil armor.
You did what?
I dragged the rune veil armor into my inventory while you were distracted, and because you didn't notice it, I should get away with it, but I'll delete it.
You know what? It didn't. Yeah, it didn't even say in the chat either. That's interesting.
Yeah, I know. So, but I mean, test the limits. You got to see where you can get away with shit. I'll go ahead and delete it, but I did get away with it. Just saying.
All you've done there is point out that I'm going to have to check your inventory at the end of every session now.
Do on your own good, Cap.
Confirm delete item. That was slick though, man. I'm telling you. Very slick of me. I was like, holy cow, it worked.
I might have noticed during combat when I go, hang on a second.
Why is he wearing everything? Everything. I'm wearing the dwarf.
Walk out with the dwarf shop on you.
He's like, I don't know what just happened, but let's go.
But I'm ready for it, whatever it is.
All right. That was fun.
Okay. So, Yeah,
Why
you
did
could.
you tell him that?
I'd have noticed as soon as it came up
I
in
know
a battle. I would have
eventually.
noticed.
But at least
whenever
for 5
it's like-
minutes, we would have felt godly.
Because Cab is lawful good.
Yeah.
Like,
Person.
oh my, you can't wear that. It's in the game.
I did it now.
You're wearing full plate.
25 minutes. You have to say
Okay.
the first 5.
Did you guys buy anything at the alchemist's or the stroke potion shop?
Yes, I did. I bought some bombs that go with my nickname.
Oh, see, you can carry that torch without worrying about setting yourself off. Excellent. Divine intervention.
What about you, Kitty? Did you buy anything? I think the cheapest healing potion is like $2.50.
Oh, screw that then. Well, I'm off to get
Actually
a
have some.
She bought a candy bar off the what is it, the convenient aisle. You're walking out the room.
Do you want? I have 3 potions of lesser healing. Do you want one?
yeah, I think I've got one.
Yeah, you picked some. You picked them up off dead bodies.
I've got 2. I've got 2 already, so you keep them for now.
All right. I thought you had like none.
I look at you and go, I'm off for a beer.
A beer.
Come for some cheese.
I'm gonna go to the Dreaming Dragon Tavern.
Yeah, we'll come meet you there.
Is there anything you're doing, or, like anything related to the actual scenario that you're doing while you're there?
Oh yeah.
I just want a beer.
A beer.
I forgot we had a mission. What's our mission again?
Wow.
Keep drinking, you'll remember.
To the city, to the glade, or the tour.
200 gold pieces for a healing potion. Taking the pee, man.
So we got to go to the park. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're gonna go play on the swings.
Did anyone go to the Ironbrace Forge? See what they have.
That's where we've just been.
Okay.
It's all common stuff apart from his sort of secret stash out the back, but it's all $2,000 upwards.
Mm-hmm. Just leave the kettle. What? Just fill that. Why have we got
When he
that
starts
one?
whispering, I start worrying.
Okay,
It's going to meet up with the others at the pub then.
you do so. Close the items down. I don't need that.
Star Feather Bows. Is that where you are?
No, that's the new place that we just researched.
Oh.
Only thing we could afford were hair bows.
Barely afford that, my dear.
Oh, there we go.
You can afford the feather on the end of the bow. Arrow.
I see dead people.
You shouldn't call your companions that.
They should make more of a bloody effort then.
Is this from when we were last here?
No,
The
because
blood
we were
splat.
in the we were in the other bit last
Let me
time.
turn the movement lock off. There you go.
We were in the Minotaur Tavern thing last time. This is a new one.
Yeah. I actually, you know what? You're right, because I decided to use that for the missing Minotaur. Let's find a new one, shall we? Are you watching the stream?
Dream? Yeah, I'm not good.
In that case,
I
You
thought we
go
were-
away from it.
Looking at the actual pictures.
let's open
Oh.
this File Explorer. Put that on my screen, and we'll pick a map.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Let's have a look, see if we've got anything that's labelled as an inn. Needs to be a city one. So. That's only tiny. That's not going to be a big city one.
Good outhouse.
It's not the size of it, it's what you do with it that counts.
She said it was average sized.
It's not what you got, it's where you stick it.
Not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean. Can we close this one then?
Yeah, you can close that one. I'm going to update that one. That'll be the one I update. So, nothing with the word in. Oh, actually, what's this blue water one? This looks quite big. Not really in the right location. Yes, honey.
Said the vicar to the nun.
What was that?
Really?
Okay.
TV.
Hey, Bel Muerte. Did I get that right? And you're welcome.
This on images.
It was in chat. In chat, someone saying, thank you for choosing Fantasy Grounds. Well, I like it. But we all like it at the moment.
I would not have said Muerta, but they say it's right.
Well, it's. I'm guessing Bel Muerte is pretty death.
Yeah, beautiful death is what I was reading that as.
Yeah, Spanish, isn't it? You affiliated with Fantasy Grounds in some way, Bel? And thank you for jumping in and saying hello. I'm miles away when I'm running something, so the only reason I know you're there is because my wife just come in and said, check the chat.
Hola!
Community manager.
How?
Go. Hi.
Look at
What's
that.
he in the chat?
We've got a VIP and everything. Well,
Yeah.
it's good to make your acquaintance, Bel. And yes, there are a couple of things that I'm still getting used to, but for the most part, we're enjoying it. How long we've been using it, guys? Maybe 2 months?
A few weeks now.
3 months? No more than that.
We've done.
And it'll please you to know that we dropped Tailspire to use this.
Yeah.
We prefer this system.
Well, I was using Tailspire, but I found that it was a lot of work building the maps. Whereas this, as you can see, I bought a load of animated maps for this. Which gives me the ability to just drop them straight in, and I love it.
It is excellent. It's well thought out.
I kind of wish I'd done more work on for tonight, because, you know, players always go, we want to go to this new place you've never been to before.
Make it up for me. I would like a new shop, thank you.
Yeah, immediately make it up. I appreciate you stopping by, Bel Muerte. Thank you very much. We still need to find an inn.
So glad it was you that read that. See, if that was me reading that, I would have been like, Bella Manta, hi.
Not
Yeah, but then you could just tell them like the spelling for Mulgai and get them to read that out to you, or Sucky Hall Street.
I just like half read it, I half skim names. I get the first part, and then my brain just goes to like the closest word that you know to it. I just make stuff up.
I've got Giant's Caves. Does that count?
Yes.
Gatehouses. So there's the Howling Deeps. That's the one that I started using for this. But then I ended up using that for the Missing Minotaur. Maybe I don't have one to hand. All of these maps, and I don't have an inn. A town inn, a city inn. Oh, hang on.
Water everywhere, not a drop to drink.
That's fairly big. What's that one?
That's what she said.
I see what you did then. Pervert.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Fancy. I've lost it now. There we go. We'll go with that one.
Can't have been that big then if you lost it already.
Wow. So we'll delete the death markers. We don't need them anymore. We'll delete that. No, where's my images? Port. Maps. It's map fantasy 013101. Oh, I'm gonna have to delete that one. This won't have walls or anything on it yet either.
I don't know, how come our Benny's got reset?
They get reset every session. Missing one. Got that there. Well, I'm going to delete that item. Everlund. Streaming. Dragon. Tavern. Lock it. Share it.
Ooh.
Oh, cozy.
No fight pit this time, though. Sorry, Cap.
And then put. Before I do that, I need to add a grid. That grid about that big. I'll do.
Oh, that tripped me out a bit there.
Go to our grid. Fade it out a bit because we don't need to see it. Go. And I should be able to just drop you straight into the entrance.
Boom.
There we go, look, we have a tavern.
Right.
Normally
Just
I do
go
this
back.
when we're not in the middle of an adventure, but
Do we not normally start with 5 bennies?
no.
No.
In fact, usually you start with 3.
Or
You
3.
start with 4 because you're a halfling.
Alright, okay.
You just get more when you someone draws the joke.
Because I'm useless.
Yeah,
Oh, there
you're
we go.
special.
Hang on, let me turn that off. So
I'll get an extra one. Just because I like to
there you go.
mess
You should be
stuff
able to move around on your own now.
You go lie down.
Yep. Bring me drinks.
Do I see anyone who resembles a lonely bard?
That's bound to be, isn't it?
No.
It's a bustling tavern. It's during the day. By now, because you went shopping, it's lunchtime, which means it's going to be in full swing, with everyone from cart wagon hands up to sergeants of the guard. Everybody and anything in between, all taking their lunches here.
I listened to some of the surrounding conversations, please.
Yeah, give me notice rolls.
Everyone?
But we're all listening, I guess, as we wander about.
Okay, well, the cleric rolled pretty well, and so did the halfling. It's pretty much mundane information. It's guards crapping on their, talking crap about their shifts patterns and stuff like that. Grumbling about their conditions. Caravan guards whinging about not having enough work or having too much work. Wagon hands just taking a break from manual labour to have a drink and something to eat. The whole place is very smoky and stinks of ale and BO.
It's basically a university nightclub then.
Yeah. So,
Lovely.
and it is packed as well. Waitresses going around the tables bringing communal stew in pots to the people who have a few coppers, and platters of meat and cheeses to those who have got a few more coins in their coin pouch.
I'm going to grab 2 pints and go and sit by the fire.
Wanted is a story. Story.
I'll come and sit next to you and take one of the pints.
Hey, how dare you?
Doesn't like that.
If you go into... In fact, I'll reshare it. There you go. So it comes up on your screen. That's everything on offer and all the prices.
And do we need to do the eating type things, otherwise we get ill, or...
Well, I'm going to assume that you eat during the day. But most of the time, unless you're out like this, you're going to be eating whatever food's available in the base. Because it's got a stocked kitchen. You'll be cooking it yourself, but it's got a stocked kitchen with vegetables and meats and so on.
What's CP? Is that GP?
No, CP is copper pieces.
Okay.
10 copper and a silver, 10 silver and a gold. So this is at the other end. This isn't magic items. This is the stuff practically everybody can afford.
Ooh, hot bath.
No, I just seen that. I was like, just all go for a bath. All go for a nice bath.
Aww.
I mean, not together. That'd be a
I
bit
think
weird,
you
but-
probably have one in the lodging.
I was like,
I just read the stabling as stabling. I was like, what is that, an assassin or something?
Well, you can go in the corner and just stab things. It's a bit like darts. But
See,
Yeah.
that was like there.
You know it's a rough pub if they advertise the stabbings.
I'm paid for it and all.
Yeah, it's only 2 silver for a stabbing.
Stabby, stabby.
Oh, I'm getting hungry actually. Just like crusty bread and some cheese.
Oh.
Smoked sausage.
Bit of glue vine. 4 copper pieces.
And
I'm gonna get a trail pie and a mulled wine.
Heck, are you splashing out with a whole silver piece? That's actually, it's a lot of money. A silver piece is roughly what a labourer would earn in a week.
Well, they're not a rogue, are they?
Yeah.
you're gonna get us mugged.
So, actually, I
what was
should
that?
say a silver piece is what they'd earn in a half a 10 day. So, because they don't really have weeks in Forgotten Realms.
What was it? 10 copper to 10 silver.
10 copper to 1 silver.
1 silver and 10 silver and a gold piece.
Yeah.
Okie
Uh, most of the coins floating around will be Silvery Moon coins, which is the next city. It's got its own mint. But you do see other coins dotted around from trading. You find the occasional Cormyrean coin or Waterdeep coins. But for the most part, they're Silvery Moon.
Can we going to go
So
off
look-
on this quest, guys, or are we just going to hang out at the pub?
Just hang out at the pub.
I'm having a pie and glühwein.
What you're telling me is going to be half cut and like bloated when we go out.
Okay. There you go. You spend some time at the inn, eating and drinking and not getting any further with the investigation.
Is there any-
killed some time?
Is there anyone around me that looks interesting near the fire?
That's such a loaded question. Are you interesting?
Me, I'm interesting.
Well, not you, obviously.
Wow.
Any dodgy looking folks.
Because I already know she's fabulous.
No, they're all. It's mundane clientele.
Mm-hmm.
It's a normal weekday. It's actually a 10th day, so a lot of people will have the day off today. Labourers and so on.
Well, so there's a lot more stabbing going on outside.
Why it's so busy? There's a lot of people who are off work today. It's the equivalent of a Sunday.
Can I buy some bread? But I don't want to eat it. I just want to shove it in my pocket, please.
Whatever floats your boat.
Savage. Savage.
Are
The
the
barbarian, of course, is a savage.
Are the doors to the inn rooms locked?
Oh, I see what she's doing now.
Are you going? Well, it depends how obvious you're going to be to check them.
Very, very subtle.
Then give me a thievery roll. Yeah, locked is the answer.
All of them.
There's only two that you can get to. There's one door behind the bar, but there's people right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what else are you doing?
Going on a quest.
What's this middle one on the right? Is that like a massage table?
I'm not telling you. You can't get in there.
But you said there was only 2 rooms. This isn't a room.
It is a room.
Can I check this room?
You did. You can't get into it. This one
Is there
shot is
about-
going to go into 2 sessions. You know this, right?
I'm sorry, my dude. I tried.
Is there any music going on?
No.
No. Is there any instruments anywhere?
No.
No.
So I nonchalantly walk back up to the bar. Can I see any keys hanging behind the bar?
No.
Okay, I finished my drink and I start to head outside.
Okay. Where are you heading?
Outside. Where are we supposed to be heading? We are supposed to be heading up to the Moonshadow Grove, is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so I start heading in that direction.
Okay. So you're up at the park. You arrive. You've got a couple of choices. You can walk it through the crowds and through the busy streets and so on. It's about 30 minutes walk around, especially as you don't know where you're going, really. Or you can, for I think it's a silver piece, you can hire a what are they
I like
called?
Is there any point us going there in the day though?
They've got a special name, and I've
A palanquin?
created them and everything. This is what you get for hiding everything everywhere.
2 seconds.
I'm just going to quickly run for a pee. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. Boy. I did. Did that. Like I think, like Cap said to you, the park is busy during the day. Oh, I hate sweating. I've got to take. Oh. So, Beric, you're there. You're at the corner.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Did you come with me?
What?
Cap,
Did
did you
you-
follow me on the way out the pub?
No. Why?
No?
Did you say you took?
I'm heading off on the quest. Apparently by myself.
Okay.
I'm soloing this one.
Go with you.
Well, you're too kind.
Okay.
Wait, can't cross running water. Can't cross running water.
It's okay, we don't have to. We're at the Dreaming Dragon and we're heading north, or slightly northeast, up to the Moonshadow Grove and then northeast.
Guildwain. That's it. I knew I'd find it.
Oh, just to annoy you, I'm going to walk in the hopes that the rest of the party catch up to us before we get there.
Okay. Well, they're both in the toilet with their handbags at the moment at the back at the tavern.
I can't do much about that. I'm not going to burst in.
So, like I said, you wind your way down the streets through the crowds and so on, which get thinner as you head north. The northern area around the mountain gate is the mostly noble houses.
Mm-hmm.
So they're larger houses, gated, guarded, a lot of them. And while you're not accosted or anything for walking down the streets, they are fairly empty of foot traffic. There's carriages going back and forth, and when you walk past a particular well-guarded house, the guards just stare at you.
I give them like a little hand sign of a blessing since I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's relatively obvious that I'm a cleric.
You'd probably, unless there was a reason not to, you'd have your holy symbol, which would be
So you've got probably like a tabard or something.
yeah, and you've probably got a tabard or a cloak or something like that with the
Yeah.
the symbol of helm.
So yeah, I'll make a sort of like a general sort of blessing kind of hand signal towards them.
Gonna like
Oh, it's
turn
the-
up behind you, just do a general hand signature of like thumbs up.
That's the symbol of helm, the gauntlet with the eye, with the all-seeing eye on it.
Yeah.
You could have that on a cloak or possibly even a shield.
Yeah, I believe I have one. So these things should be about my person.
So after a walk, you get to the corner where it turns, and you're at Lord Halveric Tamariel's house, and you can see the park ahead of you. It's not gated or walled in any way. It's just a large grove of trees, but it's quite sizable. It's several acres. So you can
Okay,
see
but
a little like dirt paths where people have walked, where years of people have walked in and out of the park.
Okay, so we start heading towards the tour.
Give me notice roll.
Just you or?
You
You
guys
two
are still in the pub. Are you coming too?
Yeah, I told you I've come up behind you. I've already come up behind you, and while you were doing your wee gauntlet sign, I was like doing my wee thumbs up sign because I've got no fucking idea what's going on because I just turned up.
Rogue, are you there as well?
Mhm.
Okay. So, yeah, you can get all give me notice rolls. Caps a go then.
What were we rolling?
Notice.
Now. Notice.
Yeah.
I failed.
Yeah, you have because you failed to notice.
All right. Yeah. Never find it. Oh, there it is. We got Stinker.
Well, that wasn't worth waiting for.
Yeah, no, never is.
Wah, wah.
Okay,
It's always worth anything for.
Tammy. So Tammy and Selvara, the cleric and the halfling, you both notice fairly regular-looking guard patrols. They don't seem to be patrolling in the park; they're patrolling the outskirts of it, walking around the outskirts of it. As you arrive, and you stand there watching them for a while you're waiting for the rogue and the halfling to catch up. And so you notice the guard patrols. When the rogue turns up, late, still smelling of pie.
Passionate.
Yeah.
I arrived
Nap.
exactly on time, darling.
The first
You got
thing
the
you
nap.
notice is playing in and out of the trees, and well, basically look like they're playing hide and seek. Is a group of street urchins. Other than that, it's like I said in the original description, it's scholars and nobles going for walks with their bows or their books or heads buried in scrolls, or a couple of gentry painting. Have that easel set up and doing painting. Very relaxed. Even though there's a light rain, the canopy's so dense that you don't feel it once you're in the park.
Okay, I'll start heading towards the tour.
You don't actually know where the tour is. None of you have
Okay,
been to
I'll
the
ask
park
for the
before.
guards.
Can I speak to the street urchins, see if they'll tell me anything?
You can go and talk to them.
I'll go and talk to them.
You stop the guards, Angel,
Mhm.
and ask them where the tour is. And the guard just points.
Okay, I bless him and move on.
Bless you, my child.
Indeed. For I know you have sinned.
Yeah. Indeed. I think you've said that for it.
There's an unidentified one.
Don't want that one yet. You're talking to the urchins. So you approach the gang. Most of them scatter, but one braver and older one, a young lad, just stands in front of you defiantly. Puffs out his chest. Hands on hips, but fists on hips.
Rufio! Rufio!
Oh! Can I ask him what they're doing there?
You're asking for smart assery. You need to go up and smack him in the head so he handle your situation.
I'm hoping my roguelikeness will make it more susceptible to talking.
He tells you, well, we live here. Well, when the guards don't run us off anyway.
Gonna start just walking in the direction of what the guard pointed.
Can I ask him if he knows anything about what's going on here?
What do you mean? There's always stuff going on here. It's a busy place.
Is there anything untoward that he thinks is going on?
What's this information worth to you?
30 gold pieces?
What?
Yeah, for a ransom like that, you can have me daughter. He hasn't got a daughter, but that's what he says.
Bring her here. She can come with us.
We said 1 silver was like half a week's worth of money for a labourer.
Yeah.
Want to be a torchbearer, kid?
20 to 30 gold is what it would take a labourer to earn in a year.
I think you basically just purchased a child.
Yeah. You've just bought a gang.
This isn't just for the one kind of thing. This is you'll get payment now, but you'll continue to give me info.
But I point at him and say, I want all the info, and this is for Christmas, so share it.
Or I'll tell Santa.
Yeah, no presents for you.
He says, all right, well, they have seen suspicious figures sneaking into the grove at night, and people don't do that. We don't go into the grove, we stay at the edge. We hear weird noises during the night. We've even seen when the guards got knocked out.
And do the guards try and stop these figures, or do they just back off?
They don't patrol in the woods at night. Nobody goes in there. Not since that Sarge gave orders.
And what's his name?
I don't know. Is an old dwarf, white beard.
Old dwarf fella.
You'll find them at the guardhouse.
Cool.
Call him Mini Santa.
This reminds me of a song.
Cool.
Into the woods at night.
Chuck the gold piece at that, and then I walk off and join the rest.
He said, if you need anything else, you ask. Hang on, I'll give you his name.
Rufio?
No, it's not
Rufio.
Rufio. Yeah, he introduces himself as Torvin Quickstep. In fact, that's so much money, he introduces his whole crew.
He bought his whole crew.
This is measles in one eye. It's the kids from the Sandlot.
Corvin and Deal.
Very good.
Can I ask them if they know anything about the ward stones and the shrines?
There's a few of them, but they're basically just old weathered rocks with some faded runes on. You often get temple folk and scholars messing around them, but they don't do anything.
But they don't know, like, if there's a faction related to them or anything like that.
No. And they're mostly scattered around the edge of the park.
Do we know where the tour is?
It tells you it's practically in the dead centre of the park. But like you say, nobody goes there at night. In the day, it's just it's a flat-topped hill covered in grass. People go there. There's the rich people go there for picnics and stuff. If they're not down by the river.
Live by the river.
I was just thinking, I'm sure there's a song.
What time of day is it now?
Early afternoon. I can't find the map I need. This will tell me. I can't find it. It's one of the anime.
Whilst walking around the park, do I see any vantage points for the hill?
No, it's like I said, the park it's heavily wooded. So once you're below the canopy, it's almost dark. There's just like speckled, shafts of light, and it's because it's raining. It's overcast as well, so the light that is coming in is like a dull grey colour.
They're in the trees.
So yeah, visibility is fairly limited once you're in the park. That's what I wanted. Still getting used to it.
The trees look climbable.
Ah! Fake laugh! Hiding real pain.
They won't let me have the same map twice. That's not fair. What if I can duplicate it?
The trees look scalable.
Not to a cleric in armour, no.
Do a non-cleric in armour.
Cleric with nothing on. What about that?
Birthday suit.
What? Okay, got that ready. Sorry about that.
I forgive you.
Close that down. Don't need that at the moment. So you're heading for the tour? Yeah, all of you.
Oh.
Get that with you.
I'd like to make a tour inspection, please.
Call this a tour?
I call this a black room. Don't know about you.
The dark tour.
Very dark in here.
Have fun with the leader. Be right back.
That visible to you now? I think when I first open it up, it has to load, doesn't it? And it seems to take a while.
It flashed up and disappeared.
That's I wonder how big these images are. Oh, this one's 24 meg. That's not the smallest of it.
I can see it now.
I think it must just take a while for it to, once I've shared it, it takes a while to load at your end.
So we've got stones around the outside of a hill, and then a round circle in the centre.
Turn
Can I
based.
investigate the area?
Hold on a sec, let me take turn-based movement off. You don't need that. We're not in combat. There you go.
I'll look inside the hole.
It's not really a hole. I mean, it's
A divot.
yeah, it's a ditch, dug around like a central. But there doesn't seem to be any reason for it. There's no markings or anything like that. It's an ancient hill.
Seems like a pretty good place to do that. I'm the king of the castle.
You can give me notice rolls.
Perhaps AFK for a minute.
The cleric doesn't notice, but as it happens, the halfling's too far away, so ignore your roll. So, Kaelin, where you are, you can see very faint writing on the stones, on the flat side of the stones facing into the circle. So around the edge, or this stone rampart around the edge. It's obvious that the stones used to be much larger. Not all of them, but some of the stones look like they were almost Stonehenge-like, large rectangular blocks of stone with writing, with runes all over them. And all you've got is like a 2 or 3 foot stump of the bottom left, and some very faint etchings or writings on the stones.
Do I recognise the symbols at all?
Give me a... You won't have the skill, so give me an unskilled knowledge roll.
Maybe point it out to someone who might.
No, you don't recognise it.
Is it like tribal or?
You can't see it at all.
We need for her to tell us about it before we can start investigating it.
The cleric normally narrates everything she does and says as she goes along, so I hear what she's saying.
So I point it out.
Uh-huh.
But I can't read.
May we have a look? What role was it?
It's a knowledge roll, but you don't need to. You can't read it. It's too faded. It's too badly damaged to read it. But it looks like it was once in Draconic.
Okay. Oh, I have Draconic.
I know. That's why you recognise it. You just can't. You just can't read it. It's too far gone to read, and like I said, most of it is missing.
I tell everyone it's in Draconic, but it's too worn to read.
Nice. I shout back, it's alright, but you still got your fairy dust.
Does it look like the stones have been knocked down or they've been placed like this?
But if they were placed, it was a long, long time ago, and they've either been damaged or weathered. But I mean, there's moss growing on them and things like that, so they've been in a state for a long time, in a decrepit state.
Do any of them look like they've been recently moved, or do they all look in the same state?
You can't tell. Well, that's more of a nature thing, but the ranger would be able to tell at a glance that they don't look like they've been disturbed for a long time. Huh?
Yeah, I'm here.
Give me a... Because you're going to notice this sort of thing anyway. Give me a survival roll.
Jeez, man. Astrid. I'm getting Astrid's rolls today.
Yeah, safe one. Okay. You can see just where you stood, just glancing around your feet. You can see tracks. There's a lot of them though. They're all booted, with fancy heels and so on. It looks like lots of people have come here. Yeah, there's a lot of foot traffic here. Just not when it's raining, because it's one of the only parts of the park that's not covered in canopy.
One of those secret society meeting spots. Dun, dun, dun.
There's obvious sign that you can see where people have laid blankets down and had picnics and things like that. There's used debris and the occasional discarded, broken, or a bent fork here and there, or chicken bone, that sort of thing. Signs of picnicking.
Picnic
Or voodoo.
cults. Typical.
Yeah.
My favourite type of cult.
What time is it now?
Mid-afternoon.
Picnic time.
There's certainly nobody picnicking there at the moment. You're on the tour alone.
So what's the plan? You want to stink this place out? See why everybody's scared of this place at night?
Yeah.
I think that's the plan, yeah.
Camouflage.
Can I just say, I'm loving it how the trees are moving.
I know.
It's really cool.
It really is animated.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
You're not. I can't stop watching it.
No, I had it zoomed in on the tour. Oh, that's well cool.
One of the animated maps that I bought.
Nice.
All the animations are pretty subtle. There's nothing really with too much going on. There's a couple with rivers, or with I've got a beach one where the waves are washing up and stuff. This looks quite nice. And I've got a forest one that's got foggy clouds and occasional flocks of birds flying over it. It looks quite nice.
Is there anyone there's no one around us at all?
Give
Do
me
we
a
hear
notice
any-
roll.
Do-do-do-do. Fart, fart.
We're all noticing.
You are.
Super noticing.
as
Oh no, the best roll of the day. And it's for a notice.
it happens,
Yeah,
it's on the halfling side as well. From the northeast, so the map's north is top. Now, from the northeast, you can see a fairly old, gruff-looking dwarf in a guard's uniform, stomping up towards the tour towards you, with a squad of guards behind him.
You guys got to clear out the picnic cult and be happy you being here.
Oh, and actually,
Shiny metal words.
I did have this, but I didn't share it, so I'm going to share it now. That was the leader of the. That was the leader of the urchin, the street urchins.
He eating good tonight.
Yeah, and
Looks a bit like
My meals.
when he introduced you to his gang, that's them.
The boys. Stinker.
He doesn't look it so much in that picture, but the end of the other one, he looks a bit like Tom Holland.
Quick Step and Stinker look a bit like my boys, I'm going to be honest.
Which one's Stinker or Nose Pick?
Quick Step and Stinker.
You'll know this sticks if that's what you start calling them.
Yeah.
Hey, Stinker.
Have they? Do we know if they've seen us yet?
Yeah, well, you don't know what they've seen.
I've seen some things, man.
Wait and see if they come up.
Well, who could we send? I mean, they're probably like the paladin, right?
If you had one.
The cleric.
The cleric, yeah.
But I think we should wait for them to come to us, and then I can pretend like I'm blessing the mound or something.
Yeah, we're here on a pilgrimage. We're on a mission from God.
We've heard
Bless all
disturbances
mound.
in the area, and we've come to bless the mound in the hope that it might or appease the spirits.
Every time you say that, I cringe a little inside. I don't know why. It doesn't sound right at all.
Which bit? Which bit?
The the mound part.
Oh, the mound. Don't you want your mound blessed?
No, you leave my mound alone. Thank you very much.
This isn't your
Well,
mound, it's our mound.
yeah, and you're just about to have a and you're just about to have a grizzled dwarf mount it.
I've had worse.
So, yeah, so you wait, you're still looking around and so on. And you can hear the guards clambering up the side of the tall. I don't think Cap's talking to us.
I don't think so either. I can't hear him in any case.
Yeah,
I can't. You guys, like, say it just goes quiet. What's going on?
You've got a dwarf in guard uniform approaching the tall.
Oh, yeah, I was making fun of him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We didn't hear you. You went quiet.
Each other's mounds.
Oh, yeah. You remember, like, he's going to run us off.
3 seconds.
I mean, he's probably just going to run us off.
So he gets to the top, followed by the guards. The guards stay at the edge, and the dwarf glances around at you, sees the cleric, and then nods and heads over towards you.
I pause mid-blessing and turn towards the dwarf.
I can't remember what they're called, but there's a name for priests of Helm.
Idiots?
No, I think they're called vanguards, is their title, instead of priest or father or whatever.
I think so, yeah.
Priests of Helm designation. Okay, so you're still novice, but you're not a novice cleric, so you're going to be an adept, which is the next level up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes trusty, alert, watch knight, guardian, overblade, and high watcher.
I would say I was more of a trustee, but that's fine.
Not yet, you're not. That's quite interesting. I'll keep that open. I might add that into a note later. But yeah, anyway, he recognises the symbol and comes over and gives you a slight bow. And tells you he does a patrol every afternoon before it starts to get dark to make sure nobody's hanging around in the park. It's been dangerous at night here recently.
Okay, I'll let him know that we've come here to hold a vigil because of the dangers, in the hopes that we can appease the spirits and return this area to Helm's site.
He asks you if you've had official charter from the city to do so.
I kind of say yes while not obviously saying yes. Something on the lines of, well, nobody would stay here without that, would they?
Yeah. Well, give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. I think I've got this.
No, that's a fail.
Only 2 sevens.
Why did
How much do I need? Can I Benny it?
No. He tells you without the official paperwork, he can't let you stay. It's too dangerous. But he can escort you out the park.
Oh,
For your safety.
It would be unnecessary to escort us. We will leave of our own volition.
I'm afraid I'll have to insist.
We've got
Who do we need to speak to get the correct paperwork?
You'll have to speak to the head of the watch, probably.
Where's he?
Have you got your Everlund map up?
Of
Yeah,
course.
sorry, your
You never-
I can tell you where it is. The main I can't remember what you call it. Barracks. The main barracks. for the city are over the river. So it's obvious. They're obvious on the map when I find it.
It's not already on the map.
No, it's not pinned, but it's obviously there.
Oh, I see. Would it be that cordoned off area with the tents in? Or barrack type buildings in?
So across the river, there's a big fortified area with a keep and a bunch of houses in it.
Barracks, yeah. That's the area I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's the keep and the barracks and the city barracks.
Okay, so we're going to have to take cars across the dwarf bridge over to there then.
Have you got cards like automatically re-roll a non-attack skill or anything like that?
I think I'm likely to roll worse than just 1 6.
Automatically pass the.
Oh, I might have an automatic pass.
It's not going to work without the paperwork.
I think the GM really wants us to go over there.
Part of the okay. All right. Let's skip to Lou. It's still time to go get the paperwork and come back. You guys are willing, want to get beat up that bad? Let's do it.
So he escorts you out to the park. You can see heading out. It's already thinned. There's no people in. You come across another painter, still painting away, and the dwarf does the same to him, except a lot less polite than he was to a clergyman.
As it should be.
Yeah. So, and it's getting dark. You need to get out of the park. Like I said, it's still early spring, so it's going to be getting dark around 5 or 6 p.m, something like that. So, and you can already see the sun setting behind the mountains. And so once you're out the park, he has a look around and he says, "Now, priestess, between you and me, the place where my guards have had the most trouble is the north side near the wall. If you want to keep an eye out without breaking any laws by entering the park after dark, I'd suggest you go look there."
Okay.
Much obliged. Thank you.
I thank the man and give him a blessing.
If you get the paperwork you need, or if you come across any other information that's helpful, you can see I'll be in the east tower where my patrol's based.
Okay, so who's drinking something exciting? I hear the sound of fancy alcohol.
Somebody
It was my
opened a bottle.
teapot, herbal tea.
Okay, so let's head to the area that he suggested, that northern wall.
You follow the road up until it meets the wall and the most northern tower on the wall. You can still see an area that's been recently, I don't know, the medieval equivalent of CSI. There's no tape or anything like that, but there's obvious signs of a disturbance and holes where standing torches were planted in the ground. There's obvious signs of a kerfuffle.
I take it.
Kerfuffle, you say?
A kerfuffle. To interpret them properly, you'd need a tracker.
Oh, if only we had someone who had tracking.
It's already dark in this section due to being so close to the wall. And the long shadows of early evening. It's already very dark in the lee of the wall.
Garant, would you like to have a look at this skirmish?
No, I can't say anything. I don't have tracking. I'm a horrible fucking ranger.
You've got it's survival. It's in the same skill, mate.
All right. Okay. Bless you.
And survival you have.
Yeah, I got survival. Great.
Okay. It takes you about 10 minutes of walking around, telling the hobbit to get back and stop standing on everything. And in a very small area, it looks like a patrol of 3 guardsmen, walking along the inside of the wall. From the far east, you see the tower next to the river? From that direction, but not in the park, between the wall and the park. They came from that direction, around the top, and got ambushed and attacked. There isn't a lot of blood. There's no signs of any major blood loss. But there are impressions in the ground, boot prints and so on, that suggest a fight took place.
The aggressors, what kind of footprints do they have?
Booted, the same as the guardsmen, and it looks to be as the same amount as well. So it looks like it was 3-on-3.
So it's something humanoid.
Can I see if anything's been dropped?
The area has been tidied up. So, dropped items, anything obvious has been picked up and moved. But
Damn picnickers.
yeah, but from the tracks you can see what looks like 3 guardsmen heading onto the street from the east side, near the tower, heading onto the street, got attacked from behind.
Okay,
But the lack of blood suggests they were knocked out, not killed.
Okay, I suggest to my party that they perhaps, since they're a little bit stealthier than I am in my full plate, they take positions flanking the street, and I'll walk along the street kind of flipping a gold coin, looking affluent.
Well, that's a great plan. I'll get a nice vantage point. Any trees I can climb?
Should be houses you can climb if not.
Yeah, I think it's new in the new system, but I think climbing now comes under athletics.
Good athletics.
Yeah, I'm decent at athletics. It ain't a 4, but it ain't an 8.
I've got an 8.
Well, you climb the tree.
Yeah, I'll climb the tree.
And then what are you going to throw?
Not that
throw
hard,
bombs in?
seeing as I'm like 6'4". I'll just like jump up into it.
Yeah, you're going to throw bombs from the trees? That'd be interesting.
I got new ones. I'm excited to use them.
What are we rolling? Athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
it covers.
necessarily have to find anything if you can hide in shadows.
So athletics covers climbing, jumping, balancing, wrestling, swimming, throwing, and catching.
Unicycles, pogoing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. It says biking and skiing as well. But
I've always wanted to juggle.
Really? In real life?
Yeah, like I've always thought that's really cool. Like I can't really use my left hand much, so I've always thought like
Oh.
juggling.
Can teach you?
No, I can't. I can't. I physically can't. I can't use my left hand. I can't make it like
You
a
don't need
grip.
it.
My left hand.
You don't need a grip.
Whichever one I did.
You don't need a grip. Basically, you're just hitting it with your palms of your hand, and light grip's all you needed. If you go to sorry, off topic. If you do tight grip, you'll never juggle because you can't release the ball, grab it at the same time. I'll send you a book and a kid if you want. You can
And a
learn to
kid?
juggle in 7 days.
she's already got 2 of them. She don't want another one.
No, a kid.
No, you
A kid.
forget about the
Children.
A
No.
kid.
Oh right,
Come on.
yeah, kid would be. I was like, what? The kid? You're just going to say about a kid, and he's just. Gonna, like,
I'd be
juggle
careful. He
and
promises to send something and never does. He just gets in trouble with the FBI instead.
Well, that was a
You didn't try to
miscommunication
send
by
force
an
actions too, did you?
inept person. Not me.
Okay.
That's coming. All right. Yeah.
So yeah, you passed your athletics, so you climb up a tree.
Tree. get up there, get braced, get the bow ready, all that good stuff.
During the mid-evening, you see running along the street on the tree side, you see Torvin and his gang just laughing and joking, running in and out of the trees and so on. And then they disappear down into one of the alleys between some of the buildings.
Okay, so not through the ruffians, not gonna guard.
Around about 8 p.m, you see a guard patrol go past. Much larger now, though. It was 5 of them, 2 carrying torches, and 2 of them are crossbowmen.
Nice. I don't look suspect at all in this tree.
No, they're not really looking for people in trees. So they are on their guard, but they don't look up.
That's why they get knocked out.
So, and they walk, and you watch them as they take a slow walk all the way down the road alongside the park. They stop. Yeah, they stop occasionally to check doors to the noble houses that don't have guards outside, just to make sure they're locked.
Good guys, we gotta protect.
So we tried to find the dwarfy guy.
One of us was prepared. She stuffed bread down her hands.
Yeah.
She got a nice little snack up in the tree.
We're going to a park. They might have been squiddles. I could have fed them and talked to them.
It is very late evening, approaching middle of the night, when you're all of you are starting to nod off. I need vigor rolls. If you have survival, you can give me that instead.
Gosh. Can I use a
Very,
benny?
very vigorous.
You can't use a You can't use a benny on a fumble.
Who fumbled? Who fell out of the tree?
Yeah, the rogue did. So,
Yeah.
Bounce.
Tammy, the barbarian. You're not very far up the tree just because you got little legs and little arms. You had trouble getting up there, but you're perched on a branch, and
Dangling me.
yeah, you're not tired, but you are bored.
That's dangerous. That's worse than being tired.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to drop a bomb accidentally.
I was going to say,
Try to juggle it.
Belvara, you're wide awake. Yeah, nothing's sending you to sleep. Garant, you're nodding. You haven't fallen asleep, but you're definitely doing the droopy eye thing. When suddenly you're woken by a heavy thump of someone falling out of a tree.
I was reaching for the caterpillar. Oh, that's funny. Are you hurt?
Die.
Oh, that's
Are
not
you
good.
hurt? Oh, that ain't good. She impaled herself. What do you think?
She fell out the tree. She died.
Shaken and wounded, though. You can give me a.
Shit.
You can. You could spend a penny to try and soak it.
Wait a minute. Who? Me?
No, the
Yeah,
rogue.
you fell from.
No, the rogue.
Oh,
She's fallen asleep and fell out of the tree.
I thought I couldn't use it on a crit failure.
And you can't.
Oh,
This is to
The
try and
damage.
negate the damage from falling out of the tree. You fell out of the tree. You can't stop that.
So I just
Can't
dragged
stop gravity.
Yeah. Just drag the Benny into chat. There you go. And now you can roll a vigor roll. A 4 or more means you're just shaken, and 8 or more means you're not shaken or wounded. And if you fail it, you keep the wound and the shake. And you got an 8, which you needed.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't hurt yourself, but it's through blind luck. Yeah. So you fall asleep, you nod, and then you just slide out of the tree. But instead of plummeting onto the road, you fall the other way and land on like ferns and stuff like that. So and manage to miss like any roots, any exposed roots from the tree. So it wakes you up, and because it happens right next to Cap's tree, it wakes him up as well.
So I didn't take any damage for that. Then.
No, but you're definitely loud. You're not stealthy anymore because you were swearing and shouting about falling out of a tree. Fucking tree! I wasn't designed for this.
On the upside, I am now not bored and I've got the giggles.
I just landed
And
on
your
the
bread.
Still throw my bomb up and down kind of thing, like fucking idiot.
I just like kind of like nonchalantly try and dust myself off like nothing happened.
I would go to
Nobody
sleep.
saw.
Yeah, we didn't see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Bathroom break. You know, I was in a hurry.
Wow. So,
Oh, that's funny.
what are you up to?
No, I'm in the tree. She's down to about, 2.5 feet?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that there was a reason behind you checking how asleep you were. I'm very alert, so what's happening?
Nothing. Nothing's happening except the rogue fell out the tree. The halfling thought this was hilarious.
You went away.
Yeah, I can tell you that as a group, you've failed your stealth roll.
Okay, well, I wasn't trying to be stealthy, so I'm going to pace up and down the road a bit and proletize or something.
Yeah. About having companions that can't stay in a tree.
No, I'll just be asking Helm for guidance.
For Helm's sake.
Can we hear anything?
No. It's all quiet. What's odd is there are no foresty noises either.
So there's no animals or anything that we can hear.
Nope, it's all quiet. No people. Like Cap said, you don't even the vagabonds and the beggars who might be looking for shelter from the rain. None of them have come into the park or come anywhere near it. It is.
What?
It is the early hours of the morning, 2 or 3 a.m., something like that, when a bunch of people leave one of the nobles' houses across the street and slightly down the road. You see a bunch of nobles staggering out and getting into coaches or heading off down the street.
Do we recognise any of them?
No.
Can I whisper to Tammy and Garrett about if we're going to go in further in?
Let's do it.
It is. You still got, although it's like 3 a.m., you've still got probably 5 or 6 hours of night.
Okay. We'll wait for Cap to get back first.
What do you mean? I'm here.
He's here.
Oh, I thought you went to the loo.
No, I was like,
Yeah, he's old. He doesn't move.
He's got a bottle under the desk.
Yeah, I get my toilet recliner.
He just turns his mic off while he tinkles into a bucket.
My granddad used to do that in his shed to help to empty milk bottles so he didn't have to go in and see my nan.
Oh my god.
Perfect marriage.
I know. Tell me you've been married for 40 years.
Yeah. Nothing has happened.
Right,
The cleric is actually getting bored walking up and down.
do we need this permission thing, or can we just like go in now?
You did see some more patrols, but they stopped around midnight.
Let's go.
Can we
Okay.
just get back into the area where the tour's at? Or is there like walls or fences or?
Can we go like to the area that's just before it?
It is pitch black, so you'd need some way of being able to see. Which is okay for the elf, but
A torch.
Oh, it's like we've got these like Everlight torches.
yeah.
But that does mean people can see us.
Just hold on to the back of my robe.
It depends because it's really thick trees when they go in. So
It's not. It's a park, so the trees aren't thick. The foliage, the canopy is quite thick, but because lots of people walk around here during the day, there's lots of little paths, desire lines, desire paths they're called, where people have just wandered through the trees over decades.
But people don't give a crap about the grass.
Nope.
Get off my land!
Get off my lawn.
So are we heading towards the tour?
yes,
Can we go and stick a torch in?
In what?
And well, where do you want it?
Stick a torch in. Stick a torch out. In.
Like on the edge of where the tour is, and then observe for 5 minutes.
Well, you haven't got there yet, but because at the moment you need to get there, and it's pitch black for everybody.
Oh, okay.
It's overcast with thick canopy, so the three of you are blind, essentially.
My good fellows, hang on to my cloak, and I shall lead you.
I'm sure I picked up a torch on the last one. Maybe
You've got one, and you've got the ever-burning torches, but like you said, if you don't want to be seen, you need to be led by the cleric. Or if you want to see where you're going, you need to use one of the ever-burning torches.
Do we want to make ourselves known straight away?
Ew.
well, I don't mind holding a bit back. If you guys want to go a bit forwards,
Just
I don't
hold
mind.
my cloak and then hold on to one another. We can go in a conga line, essentially.
Go in.
I don't mind being bait. Maybe.
Okay, I don't need
we'll
a
go conga.
I don't need a roll off the cleric. She can see what she's doing, but I need agility rolls off everybody else. And we have a fail there from the halfling, who for some reason keeps letting go and then blundering into things.
I get nervous.
Even
It's
the
like
old-
this faint smell of food. I'm like, what was that? And then just like let go and trip over.
May I assist her, since like we're trying to do a thing that I'm helping with?
Yeah,
Can you adult her?
Yeah.
you can try
I'll attempt and assist. What do I need to roll?
agility as well.
Agility as well. Right. I think I'm going to be able to assist her.
Yeah, you are. You basically, instead of leading her, you grab the halfling because she keeps letting go, and put her in front of you, and stick your hands on her shoulders and just steer her in the right direction. Saying, twig there, root there, step up now, step over that.
On it, got it, nailed it. First try.
Yeah, you're not being the stealthiest. You're not making it. You're not lighting the place up, but you're not being that quiet either.
I got find an
Yeah, we have
equilibrium.
the tour.
As you approach the door. I wanted a survival roll off you, Angel.
Okay. I don't have survival, so
Then it's unskilled.
unskilled.
Okay. You get lost. You get it turned around. So, and you go, we've been walking ages, we haven't found the tour yet. What are you doing?
2 hours later.
Yep.
Presumably, we're going to keep looking for the tour. I mean, I can't really see any other way around this since everyone else is flying blind.
Can I feel we're not close enough that I can feel like the rocks or maybe some rocks leading up to it?
You're nowhere near it. It's in a clearing, actually, so if you'd found it, there would at least be some light from the sky. But no, you're still under canopy and been walking way too long to have not reached it yet.
But there ain't signposts. I thought it was like a park.
No signposts, no.
Do we risk torching
And
it?
you also entered the park from a part that you weren't familiar with. No.
Okay, I think we're going to have to break open the torches then, because otherwise we're just going to end up getting to morning without ever getting there.
Well, like I was saying before, though, if I was to light my torch, and you guys stayed either a little bit behind, if something was there, they're only going to see me with this torch, not necessarily you three that can maybe see that little bit better and are actually following the cleric decently.
Like a normal person.
Yes. So I don't mind going like a little bit ahead so that you guys can see the light so you know where you're going, but at the same time, not quite in the light.
Do you have
Sure,
survival?
who's got the best survival though, because we're all going to have to roll survival again.
If you open up a light source like a torch, then the non-cleric, the others who aren't the cleric, can make survival rolls to see if they can figure out where they are in the park. But you need to be able to see, so you're going to need a light source if you're going to do that.
So did I just click on it? I don't know where it is.
Yeah. So you bring your torch out, you look around, and you go, no fucking idea. No idea where we are. But you do let the ranger go have a look around, and you go, I know where we are. We've gone too far south. We need to head east.
Okay, I suggest they put the torches out again, and then we'll continue to the east.
I want that one. I want that one. That. There. Or there. There. And now hop it out in front. There. Yeah. As you approach the tour, you can see a glowing green light. Can't see the source of it, but you can see a glowing green light from the tour somewhere, and you can hear a female chanting.
Do I feel any kind of like energy towards that?
You can feel a pressure, like there's a pressure building, almost like before a storm.
Okay.
Do we recognise the language she's chanting in?
It's the language of the arcane. So no, you don't know what she's saying, but that's what it is. You've heard the dwarf harper use the same sort of language.
Okay, I'll let the others know that I feel some bad juju.
I'm gonna walk towards it.
Money. Yeah, that don't look hot.
You head towards it. You get to the base of the stones.
Okay.
You don't need climber rolls to clamber up them, but
Peering over the top, can we see anything more?
as none of you were attempting to be stealthy, as you approach the top, you hear a shout from somewhere in the darkness. "Intruders, milady!" She pauses chanting just long enough to shout, "We'll deal with them then," and then carries on chanting.
Bit rude.
All right.
Sounds like it's time for a fight, my fellows.
What is that in the middle, guys? Is that like a portal or?
Yeah, that's what the
Open the
moon
shell,
cocaine is for.
That's what we call a bad time. Are we going to try and stop the bad time now?
Or eating sushi.
No calamari. Yeah.
But look, moving images and everything.
Yeah, I know. We're very impressed.
So it is. The hobbit. The hobbit reacts first as she clambers over the rocks.
So there's 3 guards and the
So
arcanist.
Remember to target the ones that you want.
I'm just gonna launch myself as close to the closest one, and give her a wallop. Oh no, wait a minute. Over there. Right there. And then
Hold on 1 second. You can still do your actions. I'm just adding because each of them, as you.
Have you got yourself targeted, or is that just me?
I think I've yeah, I think I have somehow targeted myself.
Wrong. Get that. So that on him. That on him. So as you come over and they notice you scampering over the rocks, the 3 guards all light lanterns that are sat on the ground next to them. They were kind of semi-lit anyway, but they just turned the wick up so that the whole top of the tour is suddenly bathed in lantern light. And then they draw swords, ready.
When you say guards, are they the guards from earlier, or is
No,
it
they're
guards?
they're her guards. They're bodyguards, not watch. Not part of the watch. They're dressed in chainmail that's been blackened, that's been treated with soot, and oiled so that it gives off less noise and no light.
But then they lit torches.
Well, they obviously don't need them at the moment because they're human. All 3 of them are human, so they need to see just as much as you do. So yeah, Tammy's managed to target Tammy, so let's get rid of that.
As you do.
You can target guard 2 instead, which I've now done for you.
All right. Okay.
So now you can make your attack. Actually, you know what? It's already 10 o'clock.
And that's the.
Before we get stuck into the combat, should we break and do it next time?
That's me.
Yeah, we'll do it next time. Don't count that. Great idea.
I'll ignore that. We'll leave it. There's no point stopping the combat halfway through if we're at a good point to stop it before we get stuck in.
Yeah, good plan.
Because we ain't going to get it finished. Okay.
Tune in next time. See you.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for all the faffing in the tavern, you'd have been here much sooner.
I tried to move people along.
I'm not blaming you.
Say their names.
No, I'm not blaming any of you. If you want to roleplay, that's up to you. But it will take longer. That's all. This was supposed to be one night. One.
I like it that it goes over.
That just says you don't know your crew.
Now, yes, I do, and I should know better because I've dealt with lots of players over the years, and you're all awkward fuckers. That's never changed. It doesn't matter if you're experienced or a novice. You always wander off and do something else.
At least we don't murder the messengers.
Yeah. In fact, the only reason role-playing works is partly, one, because you have the freedom to do that sort of thing, because if you didn't, if you were forced down a path, then you might as well just play a computer game. Yeah, and if you want the freedom to do what you want, then you need a DM who can improvise. Which, fortunately, I'm fairly good at.
The last D&D campaign I played, I think I was trying to talk to all the pigs in town for about an hour.
They're called Watchmen, and that's disrespectful.
Yeah. Squeal for my piggy.
Alright, so we've got the start of the... also, Asper should be back next time as well.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I just need to know, I'd need to figure out how she got to you. Or
she
why.
was on a moonlit walk with her lover.
Yeah. So I'll think about that. I don't know yet. You may well have heard on the grapevine. Actually, I know. I've just thought of it. I could make I could make the urchin one of the Harper's contacts already. And although he's made a new friend, he wouldn't be against telling the Harpers that somebody's snooping around in the hopes that he'd make a few extra quid.
I don't know. He's got enough to buy a house, I think, at this point.
Well, not quite that much, but yeah.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Yeah.
Right.
So, are we free on the 28th?
What day is that? Sunday.
It's always going to be a Sunday.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Yeah. It's yeah, free.
Yeah, it's the Sunday after Christmas. So I'm in the UK until the Saturday, but I've got all the Sunday to get any extra maps and things, and come up with some new shops, because you're bound to want to go shopping at something completely different at some point. I can put some more shops on the map.
We just
like
want
a
some
bomb
bits of equipment.
shop.
Yeah.
Like some +1 armor or something. Nothing fancy, but just something a little bit.
Yeah, but you're going to have to earn the monies for that. You're still novices.
I would like something fancy and giant and explosive, bigger than like my head. Just to learn to juggle with.
There is, in the Forgotten Realms, there's an island called the Lantern Isles, a series of islands. And they're worshippers of Gond, the god of technology, essentially. And it's the only place in the realms that's invented gunpowder.
Are we going there? Is this close? Are we going there?
No, it's miles away. But because the Lantern Isles exist, although they're very what's the word? Possessive of their technologies, because the Lantern Isles exist, you do come across the occasional pirate who has flintlock pistols or rifles. They're called smoke powder weapons, and they call it smoke powder. They don't call it gunpowder. But
I feel like you could
But
at least
that
just
tell-
make up one scenario where we're at least kind of close to those
that
islands.
technology exists in the Forgotten Realms, but it's as expensive and is treated as magic because it's a technology that's foreign to a lot of the people.
Unless you get the 5-finger discount.
Yeah, but you could be a pistol wielding barbarian at some point if you found the right merchant to import it or whatever. But you're talking tens of thousands of gold. Talking,
Builder.
Or murder.
yeah, you're talking. But then all magics are the most basic magic items are going to be at least $2,000 and up.
Even I can like barter with them and be all like, "Look, my name is Boom.
Name
Like,
is Boom.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
named after
perfect.
this weapon. Just give me it."
The only way you're going to find it is in treasures or in like obscure weapon collectors and things like that. Lanterns will only sell to worshippers of Ogma normally.
Well, I am a worshipper of Ogma and cheese.
You want to go and get your crackers then? We'll go to the
I
end
am.
of the screen.
I'm totally got smoked cheese as well. Smoked cheese and my garlic cheese, and then I'm gonna go sit and watch it too.
Are you? Have you guys
Yeah.
been watching Fallout 2, Season 2?
No, I've not watched Welcome to Derry yet. That's what I'm wanting to watch, but I thought I'd better like scratch up on the movies first.
Yeah,
I haven't.
You're going to wait till the season's over.
I'm going
to watch it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I want to watch the
Binge it.
Fallout, and I want to watch the new Stranger Things as well. But we're waiting until they're all out.
Yep. And From as well. I've still not watched the last season of From.
Well, thanks for watching, people. We had a blast. We had a visitor from a Fantasy Grounds person and everything.
You were blessed. That was your Christmas miracle.
Yeah. But we're going to bounce over to Patika. We'll go and say hello to the Belgian waffle.
All right.
Thank
Night,
you all.
everybody.
Ciao.
Bye.